Us humans agree about four things, and probably only four things: that we like pizza, that we generally like the way Victoria's Secret models look, that we like the sun, and that we dislike excrement, human or otherwise. After that, though, it's really anyone's guess. Take someone who you find completely despicable. You hate them, you detest them. They're so ugly, physically, or even their personality. They're self obsessed, they're materialistic, they're always bragging and so arrogant. And then realize that there's someone who will likely choose to spend the rest of their life with this person, getting to know this person intimately, loving this person, and really viewing this person as a beacon of strength, of hope, and of love. And it's easy to dismiss it when you see it in someone else, but take the person that you love, that you know so well, that you know is a good person. You've seen them from close. It's just a fact. This is a good person. And then realize that to someone else, this might be their mortal enemy, or someone they're just generally annoyed by, dislike him or her. It's a wild thing. How could we disagree so wildly? And it's not only on people that we disagree, it's everywhere. I mean, there's a food that you love that someone else doesn't like. I like the beach, but you might find the sand grating. This class you might enjoy. You might enjoy listening to me speak. Someone else finds me to be this nut who's just rambling on and on. He doesn't like it at all. And what I'm asking for you to notice is that I think as people, we have a tendency to overstate the power of our opinions and to almost put them off as fact. When in reality, all they are is simply the way that something looks from our perspective. So take the following story in way of an example. There was a man who had never seen the Grand Canyon. He told his family, I have never seen the Grand Canyon. You've never seen the Grand Canyon? You got to go see the Grand Canyon. It's beautiful. We're going to take you to see the Grand Canyon. You are going to be mind blown. And so they take him to see the Grand Canyon. And they tell him, in order to surprise you, we want you to be blindfolded. That way you'll see it in all of its majesty all at once, and you'll be in awe. So he agrees, and they put on the blindfold. They fly him out to Arizona. They bring him to the Grand Canyon. They take him down into the canyon itself. They walk him up against one of the walls. He's only a couple of inches away from the canyon. He could almost kiss it. And then they take off his blindfold. He opens his eyes. He's staring at this brown wall. This is the Grand Canyon? This is the Grand Canyon. They put on his blindfold and they take him back home. And I don't really get what was so special about the Grand Canyon. In the same way, we each stand seeing the world from a certain perspective, from a certain physical distance, but also with certain notions that we've been taught, upbringings, perspectives, and values. And in the same way that when we look at something, when he looked at the Grand Canyon, he wasn't seeing the whole Grand Canyon. When we look at something, we're not seeing the entire picture. We're seeing what that person is like from my vantage point, from my perspective. I'm tasting what pizza tastes like from my perspective. Nothing less, nothing more. My perspective's still true. This is how it looks from here, but it's so utterly incomplete. So what's the takeaway? Well, one, I've noticed that humans like to use their opinion almost as this factual thing to weed out people that disagree. They'll be like, oh, I hated that movie. And if you liked it, who are you? Right? As this indicator of our perspective. And they'll love to shine those. Or this food, it's disgusting. That restaurant's terrible. Well, for you, it's terrible, but there's likely some people that like it. It's the right price point for them or whatever it is, right? So that's one. And, we do that with other humans. Oh, I hate him. I love her. I like him. Okay, from your perspective, and we take our own perspective so seriously. So one, stop taking it so seriously. But secondly, appreciate the beauty of this world, that it has so much for everyone. So many different ways to see things, and how utterly incomplete our own perspective is. How we're just looking at the Grand Canyon from inches away or from miles away. In the same way that this earth is actually, when zoomed out far enough, a round ball. It is also, from my perspective, completely flat. And I think that's really what makes this world so beautiful. So I urge you and myself to think about the diversity of opinion, of perspective, and to engage others with a genuine curiosity as to their perspective, a love for others, and the appreciation of the magnitude of our universe.